And because the Huns are super creative and they come up with their own critical thinking, we have posts that are never ever repetitive. Like this one, no one makes money in network marketing. And then she holds up a giant check alleging that she was able to make a lot of money. Yeah, we've never heard this one before, so we're wrong. Okay. How is that yet again a rebuttal that no one in network marketing is making money? First of all, most people, when I take a look on social media and the content that is pushed there on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, most people who are critical of network marketing don't say that no one makes money in network marketing. Otherwise, network marketing would be dead. There always have to be some people at the top who make money, who can say it's not a scam, I'm super successful, join my team and I will teach you how to be successful as well. Because a scam or a business model like network marketing, which in my opinion is a scam, you need some people at the top who make decent money so that it's aspiring for others to try and do the same, who will ultimately in masses have to fail so that the few people at the top are able to make a living. So it's not that no one makes money, but hardly anyone does. According to the FTC, it is almost 100%. According to every income disclosure statement I have seen so far, it is most people in network marketing companies at the lowest ranks and they make barely anything. So most people in network marketing make no money. And once again, just because one person claims I was able to make money, here's my check, you're wrong, doesn't mean that the critics are wrong. Network marketing, the most misunderstood business model, is it? Even decades after the first network marketing company was founded, it is still the most understood business model. Then what are you all doing in network marketing? Why are you not explaining it then to your audience? To the dum-dums who don't get it. You have social media, you can easily connect with people and educate those on the business model. Why to this very day is it then still misunderstood if you could educate people? Maybe because it is not misunderstood, maybe because it's a shitty opportunity and that's why you cannot explain your way out of it, or are you just really, really bad at explaining this allegedly so great opportunity? Which one is it? Listen, yes, I am. This isn't a lottery ticket. It's not luck. It's not a lottery ticket because if you were, I don't know about lottery, but if you were to gamble, the likelihood of you to actually make a profit, according to the FTC, is greater than you joining a network marketing company. It's not luck. Well, there's a lot of luck involved. If you join early, if you're good on social media, if you're good at selling and you hit the sweet spot of people, it has to do with the luck as well, where you end up in the pyramids. So it's not a lottery ticket, but luck is a huge component to being successful in network marketing. It's not a get rich quick situation. No, but years ago, the Huns tried to pitch it like this, become a millionaire, but now they recognize it's not that easy to pitch it like that anymore. Now you need to make sure that people understand. You need to put in hard work. It could be a side hustle. It could be whatever you want it to be, but you won't get rich quickly. So they dropped the claims from 5 years ago. That's a good sign. It's a business, and just like any job, you get paid when you show up and put in the work. You get paid when you sell and when you recruit and when your team performs. It's not comparable to an actual business where your success depends on you showing up and you doing your job. It's on your team and how they perform. Hello? Would you expect your boss to cut you a check if you didn't clock in all week? No. Actually, I would. If I'm sick and I went to the doctors and I get signed off for the week, then I get a check. Although I don't get a check. The money gets wired into my bank account at the end of the month, also for that week. And it's not about showing up, because in network marketing companies, you don't show up and trade time for money as you do in a regular schmegular job. Not comparable yet again. And this is something that the top people like to claim. If you don't show up, you won't get paid. So you gotta work hard. And the people who are the hardest workers, those are the people who are at the top of those companies, which is simply not truthful. It's insulting to the people who hustle, who want to make this work, who try to balance a full-time job, family with small children, plus network marketing, but they don't achieve what others did because the market is saturated, the network marketing company is drowning, because they were simply not lucky, because they were too late. It is insulting to those people who work 24/7 in the hopes that they can make it big. Come on. Then why do people expect to succeed in entrepreneurship by doing nothing? Who expects to succeed in entrepreneurship if they do nothing? I would argue most people who are somewhat reasonable, they don't expect that. You're not in entrepreneurship though when you're in network marketing, you're in sales, independently contracted. That is not necessarily entrepreneurship. Your 9 to 5 will happily cap your income and control your time, and most people call that secure. There is a huge security that comes with that. How many hours do I have to work? What bonus payments, what tips might come my way? And what is the potential cap of the money I make over the course of a year? And the next year we can talk again about getting a raise, and then that cap gets higher and higher and higher. It is security. That's why also it's the best functioning system for most people worldwide. It's not just a myth, it is because it functions for most people. This business is merit-based, effort-based. You eat what you hustle for. But the difference, payoff isn't just money, it's options. That's insulting to the people on your team who are not at the top ranks. That is insulting because you claim that those people don't work hard enough. Everybody who's on such a person's team should be offended by this. I would leave. If I know I work hard, I have a full-time job, I have a family to feed, I have a life to live, I have a relationship I want to make work, but then on top of that, I also do network marketing, and my upline through this post tells me if I don't make the money I would like to make, it is because I don't put in the effort, then I would leave. Because you know what? My upline would deserve that. And the payoff isn't just money. You're in it for the money. You should get paid off properly, but that's not a possibility in network marketing, because if everybody got paid and everybody got paid decently, then the system would collapse. It's options. What options? Flexibility. And that's the only industry you have flexibility in network marketing, where you have to work 24/7. No flexibility if you're actually an entrepreneur, if you actually run your own company, if you work in a corporate job. There's no flexibility there. I beg to differ. More time with your family. Nah. If you work 24/7, your family has to fit into your MLM life, not the other way around. More choices. What choices? More options. What options? Be specific. If you're willing to work for a life that doesn't need permission slips or PTO, you should be doing this with me. I don't know what you mean with permission slips, but network marketing doesn't offer PTO, paid time off. So it's good that you're not looking for PTO in network marketing, because those companies don't offer you those benefits. Stop watching, start building. Don't tell me what to do. I will continue to watch and I will not build. Eat that. My results and work ethic are not typical. To see what's typical, okay, another Monet ton. So you are an outlier. You're at the top. Most people are not. How come? Because you're truly the hardest worker? No, I guess because you got lucky. But the top people cannot admit to that. You're welcome.